Peace begins on the dinner table with what you eat on a daily basis. That's what it means. You don't can pray for peace and do hypocritical. Fighting things, that's not what rights are about. Good people oppose discrimination by its roots, by species system of what I do. Awaken humanity. If you don't be fair, you've been just as fucked in the head if you people you despise. If you pray for all the times, if you pray for all the minutes, if you say that you'll be against discrimination, and you discriminate between other animals, if you discriminate between other animals, you being just as evil. If all the haters exist, if all the homophobics, all the sexists, and all the others that you claim to despise, awaken humanity, awaken humanity, awaken humanity, and see the things you do. Animals in these slaughterhouses been hang upside, terrified. They cut the throat be slit. They're being terrified. They're being not thinking automatons. They're being kind, conscious beings, just like you, me, and all the other beings on this planet. Awaken humanity. Even science have proved it. Awaken you. Humanity, there's no escape for you. Awaken humanity. Awaken humanity. Awaken humanity and see what you do. Peace begins on the dinner table by what you eat on a daily basis. You don't can pray for peace and then do hypocritical violent things. That's not what rights are about. That's not how it works. Good people oppose discrimination and hatred by its roots. Don't pay some smack to kill and murder. Package another living being. Only for you taste spots. Awaken humanity. You pray for peace all the times and then do hypocritical violent things like eating meat, dairy and eggs, which being actually the dismembered corpses of other living beings. They've been actually the excretion of other living beings. They've been actually the menstruation cycles of a chicken. Awaken humanity. It's not your right to abuse, torment, and slaughter other living beings. That's not what rights are about. Awaken humanity and see what you do. See what you do to other living beings. How nothing harmed you once in their whole life. How will you feel if the plane's being changed? Victim become vandal and make a profit of you misery. How will you feel if somebody do that to you? And see, I say you see this now. Look it from another perspective. See it from the eyes of the victim. The cows, the chickens, the turkeys want not to be your victim, just like you don't want to be that one. Awaken humanity. It's not your right, based on your traditions, your beliefs, and your habits to deny other animals their freedom so that you can harm them, can slave them, turn them in objects, like TV, sex, and cell phones, like iPads and mobile phones. That's not what rights are about. That's injustice. A threat to justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And while you feel the planes be changed, victim become vandal and become your tormentor and your life hell. Awaken humanity. Awaken our humanity. Animals be not on this planet to be tormented, abused. No, they've been on this planet for themselves. Just like women be not on this planet for men to be raped. And children also don't be on this planet for pedophiles. Just like black people be not on this planet to be treated like slaves. That's not what rights are about. Awaken humanity. Treat other living beings just like you want to be treated yourself. I see what you do to the other animals. A threat to justice everywhere is a threat to justice anywhere. Treat other living beings just like you want to be treated yourself. Because if you not do, you give anybody the right to do the same thing to you. Awaken humanity. You be not more important than other living beings, than other living beings, than other living beings. You be just one other being. And if we go to that point, actually humanity, humans be not important at all for the planet and for the ecosystem. If humans disappear, anything, any being, any plant, species, the air and the water become better by our disappearing. So why you think that we be so special that the whole world have to wait for our self-greediness? There's become time that we learn to live in harmony with the other living beings on this planet that belong before we off this planet are save me. Civilized society build on. I say you actually awaken humanity and become the rational beings that we always claim to be.